I'm Chris Lake and I'm here at Senate House in London celebrating the Nye Bevan graduation for 240 successful recipients of the NHS Leadership Academy Award in Executive Healthcare Leadership. And the atmosphere is just lovely. People are celebrating after 12 months of really hard work and being weighed and measured. They've passed a standard that says they're fit to practice as executive directors within the NHS. Just had a conversation with one participant who came up to me and she said, "I just want you to know that I started a couple of weeks ago as an exec director in a trust and everything made sense from the programme. It gave me the courage and the confidence to speak out at board." Everybody's talking about patient care, they're talking about staff engagement, and they're talking about just how hard the programme is, and that's appropriate because we want the best leaders we can for the NHS.
We are surrounded by the talent, the commitment, the leadership that is actually going to make a difference to delivery of that triple agenda that we've set ourselves across the health service for the people of this country. And it is for that reason why not only am I delighted to be spending this time here with you, but I think like most of us living in this country, we draw huge energy and huge pride in the work that you're doing, and more importantly, the work that you are now going to do in the year and the years ahead for not only the National Health Service, but everybody in your local communities.
What I've taken most from the programme is a real sense of confidence about my ability to deliver. And I say that most importantly out of all of that is a real sense of resilience, because delivering healthcare services nowadays is quite complex and challenging, and as a leader you really have to be quite resilient. And I think the confirm and challenge that we've experienced as a learning set and those networks will really sort of steer us well into the future.
I've never experienced anything like it, and I don't think I ever will again. But I'm very proud to have been on the programme, immensely grateful for the experience.
I think the programme enabled me to actually start believing in myself. So previously in my role I was very quiet and I didn't focus on the patients and I just did my job, and this actually enabled me to kind of expand, looking at what was really important and actually delivering on that as well.
I'd like to welcome to the stage our special guest speaker, Martine Wright.
It's a huge honour to be invited here today, to be surrounded by healthcare professionals that make huge differences to patients' lives every minute of every day you go to work. I had the huge honour of taking part in the Paralympics in London in 2012, a dream that I've been working towards over the past few years, but that hasn't always been my dream. 10 years ago today, I was on the way to work as an international marketing manager, and I got on a Circle Line tube and it changed my life forever. I was sat just 4 foot away from one of the suicide bombers that decided to hit London that morning. I wasn't just lucky because I survived, but also from the support I had around me. And it would be this support that played such a huge part in my recovery. All the healthcare professionals that basically put me back together again. Whether they were top surgeons or top hospital executives or nurses or doctors, you have enabled me to experience this amazing journey that I've been on. So please never ever underestimate the industry that you all work in and the work you do, for the support and the huge differences you make to your patients' lives. You and your teams, you are the strength, you are the courage, the support, the people that put people like me back together again. And there is no question at all that I would not be standing here today if it weren't for people like you.
The Bevan programme was an amazing journey. I learned a lot about myself as a leader, about my motivations, an extraordinary amount about how to work together with teams and how to deploy different styles of leadership. It really was incredible.
Really widens your perspective. It's enriching really, and the fact that it's all anchored in the patient experience just gives relevance to everything you do.
The advice I'd give to somebody is go for it, really enjoy it, open yourself up. There's a lot to learn, there's a wealth of people to support you. I think more importantly is what you gain from it. I mean, I just feel totally enlightened. I came into this program at a very, very low ebb. Now I feel I can do anything.
My advice is very simple, that if you want to manage people around you, first you need to learn how to manage yourself. And if you want to learn how to manage yourself, you should come to attend this program and come with open mind.
The programme was a huge leap of faith for us, and particularly this first set of participants, because it's about our belief that leadership in the NHS, leaders in the NHS, are a really significant part of any successful team. They are crucial to great delivery of great care to patients, and tonight is like a culmination of all of that time that they've spent with us. I feel both an enormous sense of pride in my team for delivering something that we were told nobody would be able to deliver, a huge sense of gratitude to the consortium for pulling this out of the bag, and I'm deeply grateful to the participants for doing their development with us.